Alright, time for some solo gathering in the Black Zone. I'm going to see how good the Tier 7 map will be. Thunder Rock Upland, Tier 7 Highland map. And if I will get stuck there because there are too many resources for me to take. Or if I will venture farther into the Black Zone. It's a little bit later today. Like, what is it? 3 hours, 4 hours after the reset. So it may be a bit more dangerous. Which kinda sucks with the Settled Wild War. It may get really rough. We'll see. We'll see. I'm curious. And even rougher if I happen to go further into the Black Zone, go deeper, closer to those Tier 7, Tier 8 maps. And there's 5.3 wood. And it's going to be full, so let's go for that. Cannot attack. I'm silenced. Somebody was killed there. I mean, I've seen a ganking group standing around there. But I guess I will be okay. Definitely want this 5.3 wood. 80k. Pretty damn quickly. Really want those highly enchanted resources. And usually people do not gank this exit here. They're usually busy with the northeastern exit. And the path to the static dungeon area in that map. Person. But I don't need to worry about that guy. He's evil though. He's an outlaw. He attacked somebody. He may be a scout. There may be gankers in this map, and he may be just a scout. Nah, he has so little PvP fame. But maybe just a fresh account. He's definitely chasing me. I want to gain some distance. There's another guy. I definitely want to not be seen anymore by people. Because I don't know if ganking groups will have scouts in these maps, which will be a very efficient thing. Would be a very efficient thing. Just to not scare off people that are valuable and know their location. But I would think that most of these random weaklings that are running around are not scouts. Otherwise I would have tons of gankers in my neck every time. But still definitely want to be a little bit careful. Want to always have the possibility of that being the case in my mind. Those resources here in this map. These spawns are so annoying, I cannot actually gather this stuff unless I walk around a lot. Definitely want to have the possibilities in mind, so I do not get surprised. Do want to act accordingly. I'm curious to see if, now that it's a different time of the day, maybe people will camp in the tunnel. Haven't seen a single person in this map yet, not a relevant one. Even though I don't know if that actually makes the tunnel safer or not. Let's see, already a corpse lying around. Scared. Tunnels are very dangerous. Quite a few corpses lying around, but I don't see any names. So, hoping for the best. There aren't some names. And those are indeed some gankers. And there's even a dismounted person in the tunnel. Looks like they're not chasing though. And it looks like there's a very good roads portal for escaping here. Tier 6 resources are taken. Let's see. Basil taken. An unusual sight. Well, the roads portal makes it relatively safe to gather here. Oh, come on. These mobs are a pretty annoying spot here. Let's kill at least the Frostweaver. I think that should be enough to be able to gather the ore, yeah. I figured this, what's it called? The Revenant is far away enough so I can actually take this stuff. But this Frostweaver was lurking around too closely. Gotta get rid of him. So far looks kind of empty, but I haven't seen much yet, so I'll give it a bit more time. Give the map a little bit more time to show me if there are some resources left in here, or if I need to go deeper. There's a person. I'd like to inspect him. I mean, his gear is already not very intimidating. So I kinda felt like I wouldn't even need to invite him. Really, it just looks like solo PvE gear. Relatively slow mount as well. Tier 5 armored horse. Not too scary. Looks like the enchantment rate of this map went down. It's only on 20% right now. Oh well, this stuff is enchanted. Let's go there first. Right now I'm in a terrible corner of the map. No escape routes. The roads portal also being very far away from me right now. So it would be great to not be seen. I have been seen by this one guy, but he obviously was not in a group. I invited him. There was no message, no message window. Do you want to invite another party to your party? This window didn't appear, and likewise he was not in a group. And he even joined my group. There is indeed some stuff. Not much really, so I think I'm just going to check out the plateau there now. And then not really check every single corner in this map. It looks too empty to me. Right now, right here. A lot of empty resources somebody has already been gathering in this map. Which kind of makes sense since the servers are online for a while now already. People are probably done sleeping. Pretty empty. Time to go deeper. Probably time to get into some lower tier maps actually. Let me think. There's a tier 6 snow map which is relatively close to Merlin's Rest. Tier 6 maps are not that terrible, and snow maps are the best maps for me right now in this situation, since I'm using mining gear. Or being the main resource there. Making most of my gathering gear bonuses. But I'm definitely open to also just get other tier 6 or higher tier resources. I wasn't able to see what kind of player this was. Oh, this looks like I'm getting ganked. Time to walk towards the roads portal. Ganking group in this map. Shapeshifter. I did get dismounted. That's a pretty big group. This could be pretty bad. There were only like 2 people in front of me, so I could theoretically try to manually go into this roads portal there. Oh, sadly this dungeon is... So I guess my best bet would to go this way there. This guy is super low. Do I want to try to kill him? I mean, I do indeed have some problems right now. I'm kind of dead. I'm kind of dead. Were like 3 people, 2 people that were able to get ahead of me here into the roads. So they would have been able to dismount me. I mean, here's this one way that I could potentially go, but this looks pretty bad here. Considering that they have wolves, so they will always be able to get ahead of me and dismount in front of me. The roads were not my saving grace. Like, I was hoping that the blue dungeon is there, but that's actually really bad in the roads, to be honest. You know, like in the black zone, the blue dungeons, I mean, they don't appear on the map, kind of. There they are pretty, like, it's guaranteed that they're there. I kind of forgot that in the roads, those blue dungeons are like 80% of the time they are actually gone. I really wanted to go in there and play around with invisibility. But, well, it wasn't there, and then I was dead. So there was a pretty big ganking group, and I was still in this tier 7 map, right? I was still in Thunder Rock Upland. Yeah, there I met those people. They were ganking in this map for some reason, interestingly enough. So the thing is, I will... It is not possible to escape these people. Like, it's completely impossible if they don't fuck up. If I play a Settled Wild Boar. So the question now is, what do I want to do? Do I want to use the Gallant Horse, which will make me safe? And I feel like that's the only option. Like, I should probably just take the Gallant Horse, and then I won't really be able to gather all these tier 6 resources, is what I'm kind of worrying about. But this is the only option when there's this many gankers. Like, there's simply no other option. And this group was just way too big. I also considered to go back into the Black Zone, but I saw so many names there. Like the mining boots, invisibility potion combo that I also used in the roads there is much better in the Black Zone because you have more different directions that you can go to. But in the roads it's pretty worthless, since you always have only like 1, 2 or maximum 3 directions that you can go. So... Gallant Horse. Do I want a bigger bag? Doesn't really make a big difference. So... do I have mining? Do I have more mining gear? Do I want mining gear? Do I need mining gear? Because right now I'm thinking about, if I go with the Gallant Horse, then I'm only going to take high value resources like 7.1, 6.1. Not even all the 6.1 resources, to be honest. And it's going to be very hard to actually find those high tier resources, I would believe. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I'll just take a look. I'll just take a look. So, do I want gathering gear in this case again? Or do I want just some PvE gear so I can also take advantage of finding some good mobs? I'm going to go with gathering gear again. Do I go with mining gear, or do I just take any other gear? Kinda want the mining boots, definitely. I want the Skinner garb. I'll just go with mining gear again. I'll just get some. Okay. I also need pork pie. I also need invisibility potions. I'll take the gathering potions. I will need less gathering journals, definitely, because I will not have this much carry weight. Anyways. Okay. Are 4 enough? I'll take 5. I'll take 5 of each. Okay, so... Lumberjack. Prospector. I'll take Robber. What is this garbage? Give me the journals. Like, Cropper journals are cheaper. Why am I shown the contracts? Albion, please. Don't be bad. Like, look at this. Cropper journals are cheaper. Why was I shown the contracts? This doesn't make sense. Gamekeeper. And Stonecutter. Oh, do I take 2? No, not really, just 1. I'm not going to gather normal basalt. It's just too heavy. I'm not going to get anything. I'm now really just going for high tier resources. I'm only taking 7.1, 6.2 and all that stuff, except height. Height I will take on 6.1, 7.0, etc. as well. Mining gear. Miner garb, tier 8. Cap. Why is the capping more expensive than the armor? Feels weird. Like, do you not need more resources? 8? 8, nah, okay, I see, I see. You actually do not need more resources to get those. I understand. Alright, so I do want my dual swords again. Do I need tier 6? I actually do need tier 6, otherwise I will not have the iron wool ability. 59k, let's spend those 2k so I kill things a tiny bit faster. 4 sterling carry. Accessories. Alright, now I just need tools and I'm ready to go. I do have a... I don't have a pickaxe. And I don't have a stone hammer. Did I really not have a stone hammer in my bank anymore? Interesting. Alright, okay, ready to go. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to go the same way? I kind of want to... I haven't taken the western route for a while. Because those maps always were empty anyways. But maybe they are not today. But that one, the tier 8 swamp, is definitely very dangerous. Even though it's always empty, talking about resources, but it is definitely very dangerous. But seeing such a ganking group definitely makes me think there's no way I can play with a settled wild boar in this situation. It's just not doable. Just not doable. I was really sad about getting dismounted from that panther. Definitely. I was kind of surprised by that. Was pretty damn sad. As if I didn't get dismounted there, I would have had a kind of decent chance to actually reach the next roads portal. I would most likely get dismounted. But nonetheless, one less ganker to chase me, but it's pretty rough. Having such a small, I was about to say small mount. Having such a slow mount is just deadly. If I run into such groups. I've been using the saddled wild boar for so long now, because most of the time I simply do not run into these groups. I simply don't find them. Happens quite rarely. Actually, my invisibility already ran out because I was checking the map. And didn't take the immediate exit, but one further down to the southwest in the Limhurst portal, so I had less time. And the tier 8 gatherer just came by. Ooh, I would have liked to see what this guy there was playing. There's a very nice big stack, 6.2 is amazing. But I don't think I'm safe to take that. And it's gone. Like 6.2 height is amazing. And there's a group. So I guess I have to turn back. And actually I'll just go into the mists. Because I've also seen a dismounted person in the south of me. So I'm just going to spend like, let's say, I think I'm going to spend like 5 minutes in the mists now, so people will not know anymore what's going on with me. There are some public objectives. I'm very good at running away, so let's take a look. This guy will never be able to kill me. But there are so many people. Okay. I'm out. And there's nothing I can gather in here. It's all garbage. I don't have carry weight for this garbage. I don't have carry weight to take tier 6 resources. I mean, maybe I'll take some tier 6 hide or something. I don't know. Really. I really kind of wanted to spend some time in here. But there's nothing in here for me to do. I can do spiderlings. I can find coffers. I can find enchanted resources, to be honest. Like, I can definitely find enchanted resources. If I'm lucky, I will run into this kind of stuff. 2k per piece. I guess I'm going to gather everything that's worth more than 2000 silver per piece. Just like this 5.2 ore, which is almost the only 5.2 resource which will be more valuable than 2000 silver per piece. But I guess this is going to be my threshold, simply because I don't have any carry weight. I really cannot carry too much, but for that I'm very safe. Which is the reason why I picked the Gallant horse right now. Because it doesn't really look like I'll be able to gather anything if I don't use and survive. If I don't use a safe mount. Very soon those 5 minutes will have passed, I'm pretty sure. Those birds are kind of tricky sometimes. Hard to see if they're enchanted or not. Just going to walk to the southeastern exit and then try my luck. Oh, look at this. Somebody else was able to gather though, sadly. But even better than 5.2. Actually found enchanted resources in the mists. But I have a lot of gallop speed, so I will see a lot of space in a relatively short amount of time, I guess. Okay, second try. 10 seconds cooldown on my ability. Maybe it's just as... Looks like there are only 2 people, I guess? Or did those people who came there belong together with this Greyseeker guy? I mean, Greyseeker on cloth really makes me think that this is not a 2-man group, but I don't know. So now the other question is, do I want to go into the tier 8 swamp? Or do I just want to skip it? It's a terrible map for surviving. But I do have a gallant horse. So I should be fine. If I play carefully. I do have to play carefully. But if I do that, I should be able to survive. Nothing crazy in this map yet. A lot of ganking going on right now, it seems like. Even though in this last map I've just seen only like tier 6 Greyseeker, so I'm not 100% sure. if I really had to waste my time in the mist. But the positioning simply was so terrible. Like, I could have played less carefully. But if it's a big ganking group, then I will have some really big troubles to survive. This map looks kind of empty, not gonna lie. So now I must be a little bit more expensive as well, right? 2 million? No, I'm not really much more expensive than with a settled by, well, like 400k, 300k. 300k more expensive. Now I'm just going to run around and hope that I will find some high tier resources. Oh. Or maybe a tier 8 mist. Just give me a tier 8 mist. That's also fine. I'll take that. And it is tier 7. Tier 7 mists are garbage. So I'm about to enter the tier 8 swamp. With this style of gathering, I will sadly not gather too much stuff. I will run around a lot. Just looking for good things. 6.1 height is good. Now this time that I have a good mount, the roads are actually also good for me. With a settled wild boars, like, do I die here or do I die there? But the gallant horse, well, the gallant horse going into the roads, it's actually safe. I do indeed need to take one charge of the roads portal though. Before, I mean, there's obviously a ganking group with tier 8 gear. In this map. And wolves. Oh god. They're not lurking around here though, but walking this way would be pretty bad. Walking anywhere in this map would be pretty bad. Three out of 7. I kind of just want to get out of this map, to be honest. I just want to go to the northwest for now. And then go deeper into the black zone. I'm just simply walking this way because I would assume that ganking groups will not cover these ways here. Don't really want to get chased. So now that I'm here, do I want to go to the northeast or do I want to go to the northwest? Northwest. It's also a way to get to the inner circle of the black zone, but I will get close to Arthur's Rest. Otherwise, northeast would be tier 7 swamp, tier 7 forest, tier 5, tier 8, or tier 5, tier 8. Let's go northwest. In the past, this northeastern route has been pretty useless for me. Would have liked to inspect this guy who was walking there. There's a hyena, there's a... this kind of guy. I don't care about this guy. He's most likely not in a group, considering what items he's using. Did I even use pork pie already? Nope, I didn't. Okay, will I be able to find valuable resources in this tier 7 map? Most likely not. But I'll stay open. I mean, 6.1 height is good enough. It is good enough. If I find enough of it, but 2 times 1 piece is not really going to make me rich. I need some 8.3 resources. I got the feeling that I'm not going to get rich today. I mean, I'm never really getting rich. And I'm going for gathering. Just getting solid profit usually. But now the time of the day on a weekend seems to be too crazy for the lazy saddled wild boar tactics, which are not very safe but pretty efficient if I don't run into good players. Oh, that's a resource. That's another one. Not too bad, not too bad. I do have my helmet and my E to block the pushback from these rhinos, which seem to be very buggy in the past, which probably is just happening because of the delay, since I'm European. But just I don't want to die because of such bullshit, and likewise should always just keep some kind of ability ready to counterplay this. Rep. Oh! I almost used my E too late. Didn't seem like it did hit me. I'm not 100% sure. 8 out of 9. That's a resource. Tier 7 height is good. 2,800 silver per piece. But of course also twice as heavy as a 5.2 ore. So I would kind of prefer to gather 5.2 ore. The 6.1 height stack has just spawned and it is very close to the exit. Let's see if I'm lucky and nobody contests me. Because 6.1 height is fine and it is not as heavy as tier 7 height. So it would be kind of nice to get that. It's a ganker, I think. No, it's a gatherer. Okay, yeah. This bird is actually, it's annoying. I'm getting attacked again? Ah. No, now he's getting attacked, okay. Now he's fighting me. But I mean, I don't really want to be fighting him. Now I don't have a jump, I don't have a horse. And now he has no boots. And I'm low. And he's low. I mean, I did really want to fight him, you know. He doesn't have boots now anymore, so can actually kill him. Would like to change my boots to $1 so I can catch him. Weird. And not very smart of us to fight each other, to be honest. Really not that smart. These people are all using very weird items. Bear paws. These gloves. Kinda weird. Also kinda weird to have like 2 tier 8 gatherers in this map. Not that great. That's too many people. I am trying to remember where I let the what's it called, tier 7 hide lie around on the ground. Small chest just has spawned. Nobody came to the 6.1 hide except gatherers. Who cares about that? I actually don't remember the guild names though. Don't know if these two people maybe belong together, because I'm definitely don't want to fight. Not even with gatherers, even though it's kind of fun. Kind of funny to just like be some full tanks, gathering gear, just super tanky. And have these weird mobility weapons that don't really deal damage. They just have a lot of mobility. Do I want to stay for this chest? I don't think so. This map is so empty. Found 2 rhinos. And I'm finding 6.1 hyenas. Quite often. Feels like. But they're just kind of empty. Let's not go for the small chest, I think. Let's just go deeper and try to look for a good map instead. Tier 6, tier 8. Northwest. 5.1 height. I mean, I would take it if I had a set at white bar, but like this. 2 people have been killed by the same person in the west. Would kind of be a good moment to quickly get through this map. But I kind of want to take this hyena. I'm pretty damn safe here. Like 2 roads portals, the exit here in the southeast, the exit in the northeast. My goal is to reach the northwestern exit though. That's what I want to get to. That's where I want to get to. Why are all the maps so bad for escaping though? 6.1 ore should not be good enough. Don't think that it's worth 2k silver anymore. These maps are so bad for escaping, they're so good for ganking. It's insane. Aren't there better maps? More open maps? Like, this is insane here. Chance of survival equals 0. There are a lot of hyenas in this map. Maybe I should just take all the tier 6 side and teleport home and call it a day. I'm already at 42% carry weight. Like, I cannot carry anything with this mount. It's so bad. I mean, not really bad, like, just... kind of okay. just so little compared to the settled wild boar. I'm already at 44% carry weight. Very soon I will have to teleport back. Which I don't really want after such a short amount of time of gathering. Northwest, tier 8 desert. Give me a big 8.3 stack. There is a road spot in the west, which is very nice. Let's just take a look at this map. I've not been here very often. Like, I do remember being here, like, ooh, a resource, yay, nice. I went to a tier 8 map and I found a tier 8 resource. Nice. Right now I'm also not very much in danger. Feel like I have solid chances of reaching the southeastern exit from this point. But walking towards a tier 8 map and finding a tier 8 resource, it took me quite a long time to get here. Like, I'm walking around for already 15 minutes or so, I think. After dying, buying, I think this second run here that I'm having right now is it's already taken me some time. And if I find a lot of tier 8 resources, I will not be able to get all of those. Because look at my carry weight, it's going up so quickly. Being here with a settled wild boar would be... I mean, if I get found with a settled wild boar, I would die, so... I don't know if it would be much nicer to be here with one. It would be nicer to have more carry weight, but... Alternatively, I could put some random tier 9 shoes into my inventory and use like a tier 8 bag instead. And if my carry weight gets to its limits, I can change the boots and change the boots to carry weight. Get a little bit extra. I could also take like a 7.1 pork pie with me for the last couple of minutes of the run, because it will give me some extra carry weight as well. There are a few things that I can do to get a little bit more carry weight even when going with this style. Like, the biggest problem of this style is the low carry weight. Because I'm pretty safe, which is very good. And very important. Like, what is all the carry weight worth if I cannot bring back the loot to safety? Just worth nothing, obviously. So, is there more than one tier 8 resource in this map? I have spotted some 6.2 fiber, which is nice. Hopefully it's not just one piece. Nice. Actually gathering in a tier 8 map. Crazy stuff. Didn't expect to be running around with a Gallant horse today, but kind of not too surprising, to be honest. It's the weekend. A lot of people want to play right now. All these maps are amazing for ganking. This one not so much. This one is kind of okay for escaping as well. There's a person and it's a gatherer, but a low tier gatherer. Hopefully I don't find too many other gatherers in this map. I would kind of like to get all the resources for myself. I mean, I don't really have too much carry weight left anymore anyways. So let's just let me get those nice things here. The only way I can really make money doing this style is by getting lucky. Only by getting lucky, but I don't know. Maybe the chances to get lucky are pretty high. It's possible. Football. I mean, I need some 8.1, some 8.2, 7.3. Let's check this big hide gathering area. I don't care about this guy, I don't care about that guy. 6.2 hide. Would have liked to take that as well. There are tier 8 resources standing around. Not inside the area, but beneath it. Do I want to kill this? I guess it's a good resource. It's probably only having one piece. There's a person. Oh, 2 pieces. More than I expected. Okay, so also really haven't checked out this place here yet. Maybe some more tier 8 fiber. Yes, more tier 8 fiber. Maybe some more tier 8 ore, maybe some more tier 8 hide. Which I seem to find very rarely. To be frank. 35% enchantment in this map. 7 fiber sadly is also not very valuable. If it is not enchanted. Ooh, 5 out of 5. Small chest, interesting. May pull away dangerous people from the places that I want to gather at. This guy is just a gatherer. Sadly a tier 8 gatherer though. It's not very good for me. Any nice resources in this gathering area? Right here, right now. Tons of hyenas. But I only really want to take enchanted ones. Other people wanted to do so as well though. Obviously. Sadly. And actually have been doing so. Sadly. Anything else that's left in here? Probably not, but let's check. I want to check out something else in here. Probably not. Northeast is the way I want to go afterwards. I mean, I kind of would have liked to find a million resources in this map. I actually am seeing and realizing right now that here there's no exit in the northwest, so maybe there are some resources in the northwest. Nobody has been entering the roads portal. There's a 6.2 hyena. I actually do not remember if I finished the sentence, but I was about to say that I kinda planned on getting to 100% carry rate here in this map, kind of. Or rather, hope to reach that. But the way it's going right now, it doesn't seem like I will be able to. Have this plan working out for me. Let's see if I potentially can find some more tier 8 resources, if I'm lucky. I really feel like I'm not seeing too many tier 8 stacks. So maybe I'm not very efficiently checking all the places where those can actually spawn. Which would be pretty bad, which would be a waste. I feel like I'm pretty much checking out every single corner that's in this map. I'm simply not seeing any of those tier 8 stacks. I've seen a couple of tier 8 fiber stacks. I've seen like one tier 8 ore stack. Of course, you will not find the animals. That's just how it works. But I'm a little bit confused by not finding many tier 8 ore and fiber stacks. There's one again. Don't really want to miss those places where resources could be. Okay, there are tons of tier 8 resources. Or rather have been. Weird helmet on this Whispering Bow. Which makes me feel like he's not in a ganking group, even though the rest of his items scream I'm in a ganker. Except his horse, of course. I'm not going to gank anyone with a tier 3 horse. So there were a million tier 8 ore stacks around this round dot on the map. People and people. There was a wolf. A wolf player. I'm very close to the exit though, so I'm not too scared. And I do have the gallant horse. It's so nice and safe. Actually being able to survive is pretty nice. Oh, having other gatherers here, tier 8 gatherers in this map, pretty much sucks. Not going to get too many resources. Do I want to check out the rest of this map? I don't know. I will check out this brown dot here next to the territory and that's it. I'm going to turn around afterwards and continue my way towards the northeastern exit. Any nice resources? No, everything's taken. 70% carry weight. Really doesn't feel like I'm making much money. But that's just how high tier gathering is. Either you get lucky and find a lot of tier 8 resources, or you aren't. And if you're extremely lucky, you'll find some enchanted tier 8 resources. This person doesn't matter. Ah, God. And I even attacked the wrong one. And then it only has 2 pieces. This map really felt weird though. Like I checked out a lot of this place and I did really not find anything. Tier 7, tier 7 up there, so I think I'll stick to tier 8 maps. I'll just go to the northwest. I would guess tier 7 maps are not good enough for me, to be honest. Maybe deserts, and those are deserts. I don't think so, though. I think I'll stick to tier 8 maps for now. Now with my gallant horse. I mean, I was in this tier 8 map and I found a tier 8 resource. 1. After checking out the whole map. Which is pretty much my experience with gathering in high tier zones. There's nothing. There are no resources left. Except like directly after the reset, but like 3 or 4 gatherers will just log in after the reset and clear the map. Which is why quite a lot of tier 6 maps are relatively beneficial. Like, instead of going into this tier 7 Highland map, I could have also went for the tier 6 snow maps. 38 minutes until the big ore stack is exposed. What is it? 8.4 or 7.4? I'm too slow at reading. 8.4. Pretty valuable stuff. Pretty valuable stuff, but I don't think I'm going to stick around for that, to be honest, considering how dangerous and active Albion seems right now. Do I want to go behind the static area? Do I want to risk everything for nothing? Because most likely behind the static area there will not be any resources, to be honest. Here it's empty. If I see like 2 or 3 more empty stacks, I'm just going to turn around. Basalt, empty, 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 empty. Time to turn around. Because it's just too dangerous behind this place. There's no escape. So from here I want to go to the southwest, I guess. Teleporting will be so insanely expensive. Oh well. Right now it only costs 180k. That's kind of okay. 6.2 ore is good. Kind of the minimum resource that I take. Actually, no ore is so good actually that this will be pretty valuable. And I even have ore gathering gear, so kind of nice. Kind of nice. Sadly not 5 out of 5, but can't have everything. What do I want to check out everything? Like 100% of this map? Even though it's so damn empty. I mean, it's probably not even that crazily empty, it's just that I only take very, very valuable resources right now with this little carry weight. Otherwise I wouldn't, otherwise it doesn't make any sense for me to even use this kind of stuff, walk this far. A fisher. A naked person. I don't feel like I would have any opportunity to get this 8.4. Would be kind of interesting to look at it though. Tier 7, tier 7, tier 8. Oh, it's rare. Let's take a look. Tier 8. Please. Give me money. It is garbage. Maybe I should check some roads portals to see if I can have some quick way back home. Some sheep way. Because if I get to some map that's closer, or if I get some roads portal to another tier 8 map, I would not be too sad about that. Battle Ray Grassland is where? That's next to Arthur's. The rest I don't care. Let's check out this map a little bit further. It looks really damn empty. But that's just tier 8 maps. That's just tier 8 maps. For some reason I don't see any gankers here. Now I have a Gallant horse and now no ganker is running around here. They're all ganking around the cities. It seems like. And here in these tier 8 maps, all the gatherers are running around taking everything. which will not take very long, so there won't be much for the gankers to stay around for. Because it really doesn't take very long for like 2 or 3 gatherers to clear the soul map. And then it's just worthless, useless, empty. I mean, in so many maps I've seen so many tier 8 gatherers. And so many maps that I've already checked right now were just so empty. All these tier 8 resources. And they're all gone. Oh, another rare wisp. I mean, if I continue finding enchanted wisps, I sooner or later will get into a tier 8 mist. But I don't really have much carry weight left anymore. It is tier 6. Which means it's garbage. Okay, time to get out of this map. Southwest. I actually can also just path towards the city, I guess, to decrease port costs by doing so. I don't know if it makes too much sense or if I just want to continue checking out all these high tier maps here in the middle of the Black Zone. 32 minutes on the 8.4 ore. Okay, so there's a person. This person doesn't matter. And any high tier maps here? I could check out this tier 8 desert and then teleport. Oh well, actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll get closer to Martlock by going into the tier 8 desert, then the tier 8 highland map, and from there I'm going to teleport. Sounds like a plan, unless I get to 100% carry weight before already. This does sound like a plan. 7.1 stone is nice, which would probably put me at 100% carry weight, I would assume. But hey, I mean, it's not safe that I can gather that. Sadly, it's also pretty heavy, and it's barely 2k per piece. But it's just like, it's good enough. It's good enough, I'll take it. It's the worst 7.1 resource on the planet, but I'll take it. If I can. Let's see, maybe there are gankers here. Now that I'm in a worthless tier 7 map, maybe the dangerous people are running around here. I mean, resources replenish faster here, but than in the tier 8 map. But for that, those resources are also less valuable. There's a person, and this person is playing what? Are you in a group? Yes, you are in a group. And he declined my party invitation. How much PvP fame does he have? He has none. He has a Graveguard armor. Like, his items are so worthless. Can I get one more before getting attacked? I can. Well, I mean, I'm not really going to deal with it. I'll be happy that I took a couple of pieces. Oh, they're not even worth 2k? What the hell? 7.1 below 2000 silver. I do not even want to gather this. Thanks for scaring me away, actually, because I don't want to gather this stuff. This is insane. Oh, there are 5 out of 5, so I'm definitely going to kill this. Less than 2000 silver, man. The prices, they're so insane. 5 out of 5 is pretty good. Like, I have tier 8 gathering gear, armor, head, and boots. Going to get quite a lot of money here. Like probably 100k or something. Really damn nice. Time to go further. Time to check out like 2 more tier 8 maps. But 1890 silver for 7.1? 7.1 resource? That's pretty rough. That's really, really rough. Maybe I've been gathering too much basalt and people copied me and now everybody's gathering basalt and nobody needs the basalt. Just everybody gathering it. Nobody buying it. So this is a tier 5 map. This is amazing. Southwest. It's the way to go. Pretty short way, at least. Maybe I'll find some 5.3 ore on my way. Because nobody's going to gather in this map, basically. Except maybe for leveling purposes. So there's that potential, at least. Oh. Actually getting kind of warm. I really didn't find too many gankers anymore. But I'm really deep in the black zone, so maybe that's that. 2 roads portals, which makes being here much safer. Oh. This guy is... I don't know what he is. Like, why does he have a wolf and he's playing solo gear? I don't know. It's a tier 6 map, but the small chests, I do want to look at it. Maybe nobody's in here, which is very, 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 very unlikely. No. No. There's 4.2 ore. Well, time to get out. Just a tier 6 mist. Worthless. Oh, totally forgot about that one. So, medium chest. Where are my tier 8 resources? Kind of pretty much just want to gather in this dangerous place there, down there. There's a tier 8 resource, there's another one. So I'm at the right place, it's just that those things are empty right now, it seems like. Besides that, I would want to go to Highstone Lock. I'll take a quick look at those places here in the southwest. The medium chest should be distracting dangerous people if there are dangerous people on this map, and still I have a gallant horse. So I'm not immediately dead to everything. This is a ganker, tier 7 with a wolf. I need to get out. Goodbye, map. Kinda like to check his PvP fame, but kind of need to concentrate right now. Okay, now I'm good. Oh, he's actually chasing me. Well, that's sad. I mean, maybe not, but I would assume that he zones after me now. Yeah, he did. Great. So I guess I'm going into the roads then. I would kind of want to walk into the southwest direction. He stopped chasing me, so I think I'm turning around and after killing the hyena, I will go into the southwest and check out the tier 8 map there. It's a ganker, and he's only tier 7, using tier 7 gear. Maybe I should turn around and go back to this tier 8 map there. Maybe there are resources then. I like resources. It's always great when gankers are not using high tier gear. It's always a very good sign of people being very bad. And likewise, there not really being any value in using higher tier gear, because them dealing more damage will not benefit them as much. While like good gankers usually use rather high tier gear, so they can dismount even very valuable people. This guy does not matter. There are some gankers who are trying to kill. Not a very valuable dude. But they're right there where I want to gather. I actually will try to gather in the south, I think. This guy does not be... He's chasing me? Does he belong to those gankers? I need to kind of start looking at the guild names and shit. This guy's chasing me. Hideout map. I don't know what this map is. Float show something. What the fuck? What? Oh, they have people here in this. Oh, I'm already dismounted. That's crazy. Well... Wasn't really paying much attention. So this is just those guys are just what's it called? Rhodes people, right? Like these guys are not in the black zone, right? I do have a lot of cooldown on my horse ability now. Wasn't really paying much attention to the X guy. Because I went into the roads because I thought that he would belong to some group in the black zone. Which didn't make much sense to me because like he was just using some kind of fighting gear. Oh, there's a tier 8 resource that just respawned actually. It actually just respawned. Right, or did it? Maybe not, like, maybe I've just seen the other tier 8 fiber there. Like these guys there in the roads, though they weren't using ganking gear. This was just small scale gear, teamfight gear. Kind of, like not really the best gear for that, but okay. At least some of it. Like only the battle axe is troll. The other gear is okay. It's fine. Can do that. So now that people are done with their funny business because of the medium chests, maybe I can check out the place here in the southwest now and see if there are some nice resources left. Before that, I'll kill this rhino. Nice, I successfully blocked the rhino push thing with my E. Somebody died at the exit. I mean, now that I've seen this weird group in the roads, which is not that weird, to be honest, just a normal group, I'm pretty sure that these guys do not belong together with those gankers here in this map, which was also a risk in the beginning, which is why I played the way I played. Didn't really want to run into some kind of trap, which made it look a little bit more dangerous than necessary. But it was, of course, also not necessary for me to get dismounted by a battle axe when I'm using a gallant horse. Was just not really paying attention. I was thinking about the tactics I needed to use. Was thinking about what the hell does all of this mean? Because as I said, I had no idea, are those guys from the black zone now? Are those guys from the roads? And obviously those guys just started chasing me in the black zone. Even though they had everyone in the roads. They had like 2 people here in the black zone and they randomly started chasing me. Which was very confusing for me. Which made me think they had people in the black zone. But they hadn't anyone in the black zone. Which is why chasing me here out in the black zone is very, very, very stupid. If I walked into any other direction, they would never have had any chance to actually catch me. Oh, I went too far away from my gallant horse. Maybe they were just hoping that I'm the biggest troll on the planet and just die randomly. Maybe that's just a strategy. Maybe they were just hoping for me to get disconnected or something. That's a tier 3 mod and it should not be too crazily strong, right? Can I play lifesteal on swords? I mean, I will drop to like 50% HP, I think. Oh, I got hit by that. So I'm going to reset. I can... Damage resistance is okay. Nah, it's whatever, I want more damage. I want this. This is fine. Want to dodge every single spell. Then just use my boots from time to time to heal up, I think. Oh, and use my W. I don't think I'm going to use my boots. Because I want to use armor into... I can't see anything, everything is red. This is not fair. Just use my helmet. W, helmet, E. It's so hard for me to see the circles on the ground. This is not fair. Come on, move. Helmet. Nice block there. So hard for me to see. Maybe my eyes are just bad, I don't know. Go out of these stupid circles, thank you. Very bad timing there, annoying. 400,000 Fame, 80,000 silver, 2 books, aka 28,000 loot. Very valuable, very annoying to do. This was really annoying. Not going to do this again if I don't have any useful gear. A tier 8 resource. Look at this. I mean, I've seen a lot of PvP enthusiasts here in this map. So it does indeed make sense to actually find some resources. 10 out of 11, I may actually reach 100% carry weight from that. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, no, I'm not. Seriously? I mean, this guy is so weak I can just kill him. I just need to use Wanderlust for that. And then I can use his boots if they don't get destroyed. So I can carry more. No gathering bonus, no premium bonus. No wonder I'm not getting too much carry rate because of this mammoth. I'm kind of in a terrible spot. I'm really not that scared of this tier 5 gear user. So is this going to be just like the last tier 8 map? That I will just find one tier 8 resource and that's it? I mean, as I said, here in this map it's a little bit different because there were gankers. Those gankers will at least scare away gatherers. Even if they are not able to kill them, they will at least scare them away. So it's definitely possible to find a few more resources here than in the last map, where there was just nothing at all. And in the map before there was some 1 tier 8 thing, right? I was in a tier 8 desert and then I was in a tier 8 highland map and now I'm in a tier 8 desert again. I think, if I remember correctly. 95% carry weight, 96. Those resources are very, very valuable, but I mean, you just never find them. You just never find them. What's going on here? Those people are so weak. They're so weak. What are you doing here? Oh my god. What is this? They're so weak. If I had any random tier 8 gear with me, I would just fight them 1v3. They're so useless. An 8.1 resource. So beautiful. So valuable. Will they ever walk away from it? Is that possible? Is that actually possible? 130k teleport costs only? Let me check. Is one of those guys able to gather this? Probably. I guess. There's 7.10 height there, but I think this group is going to walk there, right? Are they? Is this group going to do that? I don't know. Since there were gankers here in this map, I'm just going to check out the rest of the southwest here, I think. I mean, I'm about to be full anyways. I don't really want to run away from these guys again or want to get ganked by anybody who's actually dangerous. These guys were using tier 6 and tier 5 gear. They really are not a threat. Anything nice left for me? 6.1. 98% carry weight. I mean, I'll just quickly take a look if there's anything crazy left in this map. Just like the 8.1 height, which would indeed be pretty crazy, pretty damn good. But I'm not going to check it a third time. I'm done with that. And I'm just going to teleport very soon. Just quickly checking here if there's anything insane. And you know what I find? Something crazy? Let's see how many pieces it has. Still possible that it only has like 1, 2 or whatever. Let me see. 6. Nice. I will probably need to throw away something. I do have the basalt. I will throw away basalt if my carry weight is too high. Yes, premium bonus. That's what I want to see when I gather 8.1 resources. Sadly, I didn't find 8.3 or 7.3. Otherwise, I may have used my gathering potions. Really looks like I'm going to need to throw away some of this basalt now. 98% carry weight. Do I have anything else that I can throw away which is not very valuable? I only gathered valuable things. Oh well. 100% carry weight. Anything I can do? Not really. What can I throw away? I can throw away tier 7 height. Tier 7 height, be gone. 200k from this, even though I had to throw away like 30k or so to gather it. Oh well. It's rough to not have carry weight, what can I say? Okay, so I think I've looked around enough. Because once again I would need to throw away things to gather more stuff. Which is sad. But I mean, for those 200k, it's worth it to throw away 30k. Or whatever. Like, maybe even less. Probably just like 20k, 25k or so. I did find crazy resources, not too many, otherwise I would have not needed so long to actually get back to town with my stuff. And sadly, they weren't super crazy. So I was running around for like 1 hour now, and I got 1.48 million loot. That's pretty bad. High tier gathering in the middle of the black zone. 4 hours after the reset or something. Just need to get lucky, find tons of tier 8 resources, and then I will have decent money per time, but usually this doesn't happen. Usually it's just going to look like this, where you just get tiny bit of something here and there. If you're lucky, you'll find like 2 or 3 full 6.3 stacks, which give like 300k or 200k each. And this will be pretty nice, but Usually this is how it looks when you go like for high tier gathering in the middle of the Black Zone. All the maps are just completely empty.